Back in the ring here, we have Virgil, and we have the NWO John Cena figure? What the? So my little idea here was to do a little mix-up. We could make Vincent from the NWO in WCW by just mixing a few parts around. So let's see how we can do. First of all, the John Cena figure. This is from when Wrestlemania was kind of not in front of a live audience, so Cena and Bray Wyatt kind of had a weird match, we'll call it. A match, quote. And this is just a weird part of it. So I got this, and it's actually, you have to like break the perforation on the front just to look inside and see the figure. So the idea here is that he just has the jeans and the NWO cloth shirt. Should go pretty well with Vincent if we can kind of get the arms and head and stuff like that onto this figure. So let's open this all the way. Cool NWO box. And actually, part of this figure is kind of this cardboard display here with like the WCW entranceway and all this. Kind of cool. Not sure if I'll get to keep that. Plus, we're getting an NWO spray painted belt that we can give, you know, Kevin Nash or a Hogan figure. A decent bonus with this. Actually, these extra hands might be pretty cool doing the too sweet here. We could throw that on another figure. So a unique John Cena head there, kind of doing a grimace there, not too typical. Don't recall if anybody had an NWO baseball cap in the old NWO, but it's a pretty good Cena head for like a heel, early rapping John Cena there. Angry face or the ruthless aggression kind of look there. Plus if you put on the backwards baseball cap for the kind of early rapping gimmick, still pretty useful. But super awesome cloth NWO shirt here. This is kind of the money here to make the Vincent figure. He's always wearing his NWO shirt. Really high quality cloth shirt there for Vincent. A little see-through as you can see. So I actually might need another part now that I'm thinking about it just for the torso. I was thinking maybe the shirt would kind of cover up his suit a little more, but I think even the neck is going to come out of the top. So I actually need to involve another figure here for a torso. So, but I feel like the pants could be good if you just do a torso switch. So we'll see here. Alright, turned out to be a little more elaborate than I thought. I needed another body to get a torso because the original Virgil torso wasn't going to work out. So here I've already kind of disassembled the NWO Cena, cracked the thing open. Not easy, but that one came off pretty good. I got Apollo Crews because he doesn't really have any tattoos or anything. So I was able to get his, but all his pegs broke taking apart the torso, so I'll probably have to glue it when I assemble everything, but just for the video here we can just do so. Virgil always just would have like some jeans or something, probably more blue jeans, but since this Cena already came with an NWO shirt and some jeans, might as well just use it. So here is the back from the Apollo Crews, the back piece of the lower. You can just kind of snap this together. Again, it's not really gonna hold right now because I'll have to glue it, but just to show we don't have to involve any glue right now. We've got all the pieces in here. I don't know if you've ever seen the inside here, but sometimes there's these middle pieces that help it kind of fit a little tighter, and you'll want to make sure you have the head peg in place as well. But again, it would have tabs, but they all snapped off, so that didn't work out so well. But just to demonstrate, yeah, we'll definitely have to glue to keep in place because it probably will fall apart. But so the Apollo Crews arms kind of have these white straps, so I actually pulled off the original Virgil arms. This should just go on here. I might actually have to heat them up a bit to get those on. Plus just the head, probably. You have the Virgil head to snap on, so let me heat this up real quick. Should be hot now. Should go in pretty easy with the heat. Let me tell you something, Virgil Vincent was no slouch in the ring, actually. I mean, ooh, that sits a little short on this one. His arms are pretty long, but here's kind of like, I think maybe some of the skin tones aren't matching super perfect. Like this is more glossy, but again, this is going to be covered by the NWO shirt. It's pretty much Vincent's entire look in WCW was wearing his NWO shirt. Yeah, it's too bad he was only a manager in the WCW Revenge game because should have been playable. He's actually a reasonably skilled wrestler in the ring, actually. Oh man, was it worth all the pile of parts behind me? I'm not sure, but it is pretty awesome to have another NWO member. It'd be a pretty easy release for him, really. I mean, not sure what the deal is. They have the Virgil head, you just have the plain body and everything. NWO shirt. Didn't he change his name to Shane at one point? That was probably late WCW, but got Vincent, just adding him to my NWO roster. I don't know, I saw the Cena figure and just kind of had the idea. I was like, hey, you know, they released Virgil. The Cena body has the pants and the shirt. I was thinking I could probably just use this torso and it'd get covered by the shirt. But here you can see so much neck, and then here the neck does come up, but I feel like you'd probably see the little bow tie and stuff underneath. So I was like, nah, probably can't really use that. I hate to just, lose this body, but just have the one head. Actually, to make this more ring accurate, we could get those Apollo Crews arms back on with those white wrist tapes, because he did wear that. We just need to get some elbow pads. If you had some extra white rimmed sunglasses, that'd really complete him as well. But I was kind of aiming more for the WCW NWO Revenge Nintendo 64 game look, where he's just kind of the manager, just had the shirt, pants, nothing on his arms. But the Virgil arms are longer, and the Apollo Crews arms are short. So I don't know how much that will affect the look exactly. I do hope to see more NWO members like Scott Norton, Brian Adams, Buff Bagwell, Scott Steiner, and Stevie Ray and their NWO versions of themselves. So I just wanted to show this little build here, and just another character to add to my WCW roster. Still fit the NWO theme because he was a WWF guy, coming over with the $1 Million Man, and the name changed to Vincent instead of Virgil. This is pretty awesome. Gonna look pretty great with everything else. But again, I'm probably gonna have to glue it because I feel like the wrong hit and he's gonna fall apart. So, so I do all my WCW and WWF Attitude Era figures here. Open them up, show them, say why I got them for my collection. So leave a like if you like seeing this Virgil build, and then I'll see you in the next video. Oh yeah, you gotta glue him. He needs glued. Fell apart. NWO not for life if you get cut in half.